Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Covenant Talk episode
35.
13.
Oh,
Shit, 35?
yeah.
I don't know,
Just
35.
jump a couple numbers there.
Yeah, might as well. All right, put 35 in the thumbnail.
Yeah. And then we're just going to continue on from there.
No, yeah, sounds
It's not
good.
like anyone pays attention anyways.
It's true. If you guys, yeah, I mean, no one's paying attention because it went from 8 to 10. It went from episode 8 to episode
Hey,
10.
hey, hey. That's the lost episode. No,
There
we
is
don't
a
talk about
lost
that.
episode. If you guys look in the intro, you'll find a picture from said lost episode where JD is missing.
I died
It's a real
temporarily.
fun episode. Yeah, you did die. You got married.
Is that a comment on
Yes.
Okay.
Dave,
All
if
right,
you're
well,
listening,
welcome
stop
back
talking.
to Covenant Talk.
Yeah.
My name is Jesse Chisholm, and as always, I'm joined by
JD Gonzalez.
And this is Covenant Talk, where we talk about political, socio-economic topics. Today
What?
we're talking about
Wait.
the subject that's going on
What?
in Eastern Europe. Um,
Yeah?
take it
Keep
off.
going.
Take it away. Take it
Oh,
away.
me. Oh, I
What's
see.
what's going on over there?
Um, so, dang it. Dang it, I couldn't think of it. I was trying
You
real hard to
failed me.
think of I was trying to
You're
think
the
of
worst.
the made up country from DC
Uh,
where they always say like the something
Karak.
Smalians are invading or
Karak.
something like that.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Okay. There's some kind of fake country that they always pin all their terrorist problems on.
DC
And I
country.
can't for the life of me remember what it is.
Apparently, there's multiple. Okay.
Thanagar. No, wait, that's the planet.
No, that's the planet of the Eagle people.
I mean, they are terrible people.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, there's so much dead
There's
space right now.
Sierra. Wow. Okay.
That mascara is the
Egypt.
Wonder Woman place. Egypt? Is that what you just said?
It was on the list.
Yeah, let's blame our problems on Egypt. So stupid. I don't remember what the invading country is.
Nobody's answering my question.
I mean, we could just
Whatever.
say Russia, because
Karak.
usually Russia ends up being the villain.
I'm
Like
pretty
in
sure it's Karak.
Karak?
It sounds about right.
Wasn't that dinosaur game?
No, that
Oh.
was Jurassic Park.
I don't think that's right.
Sounds about right.
No, it wasn't. Oh, Turok. Turok. That was the dinosaur
Yeah,
game.
I was close enough.
Were you that?
Oh wait, that was the wait what?
Oh my God.
Anyways, welcome
The
back.
worst.
We're talking about the socio-economic, religious standard that's going on in the world today. So why don't you take it away?
Remember when you
Um,
said we should try and keep this episode short, and we're 3 minutes in, and nothing has happened other than us going, what was it called again? But that's just the kind of quality you can expect from us here at Covenant Comics. We are just the best.
yes.
But yeah, some stuff has happened since our last episode.
It was Karak.
Shut up. We're moving on.
It was. I looked it up.
Okay. Those dang Karakians over in the east.
Hey, whoa. Don't gotta be racist now.
Hey, I mean, they're the villains.
Whoa.
They're the ones that are stealing all the kryptonite.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's very xenophobic of you. Canceled.
Canceled.
All right. This is the last episode of Covenant Talk, episode 35, because we've been officially canceled by our sponsors and our producer,
Name one of our sponsors.
Karakian government.
Oh, I see. So not only are we going to be canceled, we're going to be executed by our government.
Yes.
Okay, I see. That's nice. Okay.
Anyways, today we're talking about many things that were announced last week.
Yeah.
Some
some
small
kind of,
con.
yeah, some event or something like that. I guess some
A
people know
small
about
local
it.
convention.
We didn't go to it because it kind of seemed like a little bit too small and kind of just not
Yeah.
worth our time or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Something called what is it?
Comic-Con International or something like
Yeah,
that.
like SDCC. Ugh,
Yeah.
like a drug.
Not really worth my time personally. Here's the thing: is that I even bought tickets just so I couldn't go.
Did you not use your tickets?
No, I didn't.
Wow. That
It
sucks.
wasn't my fault though.
Oh,
And here's the thing, and I'm gonna talk about this at the beginning of the episode
okay.
because it's very upsetting. Okay,
Okay,
joke's
here we go.
over. I actually did buy tickets to San Diego Comic Con like
Back in
3 years ago,
2019. Yeah.
right? Yeah, before the universe decided to implode and whatnot.
Right.
2019, I was working and I spent an entire day while working to wait in a virtual waiting room to possibly buy tickets. And then I got the opportunity to finally, after my entire life, finally get tickets to San Diego Comic-Con. We've lived here, you and me, in San Diego our entire lives,
Yep.
right? How many times have we been to San Diego Comic-Con?
0.
0 times. So anyways, I finally get tickets to go to San Diego Comic-Con, and then COVID happens.
Yeah.
And then finally, the year of our Lord, 2022. And it's back after 2 years, and then I get COVID. Literally the week of Comic-Con, I get COVID, and I still have COVID
So what
right
happened
now.
to your tickets? Are they just gone now?
Yep, they're hanging on my refrigerator as a everlasting memorial of my failure.
Just like those AMC tickets, the
Yes, but
carnival
those are on
tickets.
my wallet.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that
An
that is a
everlasting
bummer.
memorial of my body's failure to be immune and to protect me from a viral
I
disease.
would like to point out that on like the third episode of this podcast, I was sick, and this was like right when COVID started. I was sick, and you were making a big deal out of it. In
What
these
did I do?
2 years,
What did I say?
you didn't want to be near me. You were just like, I'm gonna get sick. He's sick. Oh my gosh! And I kept telling you, nope, it's not COVID. It's not COVID. I've been tested. It's not COVID. In the 2 years, I've gotten COVID 0 times since this whole thing started. You've gotten it twice, bud.
Hey, hey,
Twice.
hey! It's an exclusive group, that I'm a part of, and in this exclusive group, we take pride in our ability to get a virus of this caliber.
Is that right?
So
The virus
yes,
that keeps you away from the Comic Con that you wanted to go to for
yes,
so
yes,
long.
yes. I take pride in that.
Okay.
Anyway,
Now
so
I have
as you
a
can
little bit of
tell,
a
I'm very angry, upset, depressed.
yeah,
I'm sensing notes of despair. Um,
a
and yeah,
little taste of despair in the air.
a little taste of despair.
So
My soul
I
is
have a confession.
dead. Confess it. Did you murder someone?
No, not yet. Premeditated.
Is that a confession? Is that the confession?
No, it is not. I
It's
I had
premeditated.
the opportunity to go,
Oh,
and I want to know if you would be angry if I did or
I would have
didn't
been
go.
pissed.
Okay, you would have
I
been
would have been
angry.
pissed.
Okay, you might.
Yes.
No, wait, no, you got COVID, so it doesn't matter. Okay, perfect. A friend of
What days
mine,
did you get tickets for?
our old editor, Paul Villarreal. Shout out. Thank you for all your hard work.
No, no, thank you.
Yes, thank
I
you.
don't appreciate you.
He had gotten like a 4-day pass from like his mom's
Wow.
friend or something like that. Was able to get him a 4-day pass just out of nowhere, but it was very like last minute or like just kind of sprang it on him. And so he was like, he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, I've got, I got this pass for 4 days. I can only make one of the 4 days. Do you want the rest?" And I was just kind of like, ugh. He asked me Wednesday. I was just like, that is super last minute notice. I'd have to call out of work and just for like 3 days, I'd have to miss work out of nowhere and just kind of pretend that I'm sick during.
You could have.
I mean, I feel like they would have caught on, especially because a lot of my coworkers took time off to go to Comic Con, so they would have been like, "Hey, wait a minute, you're not sick." But
Yeah, you are.
I
Just
turned it
say,
down.
I didn't say what kind of sick. I'm sick mentally.
Exactly.
They
I
can't
shouldn't
disprove
be
that.
here. I'm
I'm a
unhinged.
danger to you all.
Yeah. But yeah, I had the opportunity. I turned it down. I decided that the first time I go to Comic Con, I wanted to be with my best friend, because I'm a real good
Your
friend.
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
No, he's
Oh,
everywhere. So
oh.
I wanted to, I wanted to hold off. That's how nice I am. It wasn't just
You wanted to
because
hold
of
my
the
hand?
the fact that it was too last minute and I had no way of getting there and all that.
Yeah, I would have gone.
I know you would have gone
I
without
would have
me.
gone. I mean, I did buy tickets,
You did buy
so
tickets. He got tickets without
that's a
me.
different story.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing yeah. But
To be
yeah,
fair, when buying my ticket, I attempted to buy tickets for you,
you
right?
did.
So the way it works, you wait in this imaginary waiting room
Yep.
for like hours.
Hmm.
I don't know how many hours. People get there like, however long it starts, and then they wait like hours upon hours. I don't think you need to wait from the beginning. I think you just need to get in there before the room closes.
Right.
Anyways, so you wait in this room for hours, and then they close off the room so that nobody else can join. And then randomly, you are just selected at 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 random. There's like no you're not in line, you're just randomly selected to buy tickets.
Dartboard.
So it doesn't matter if you were waiting there since like 6 in the morning until 6 p.m., you're going to wait. You're going to wait your turn and you could be last. And since you're last, you don't probably can't buy tickets. So you're not guaranteed to buy tickets just because you're in the room.
Right.
So anyways, I was randomly selected. I think that we were both in the room, weren't we?
No, so I was at work during this time.
Got it.
Uh, so I could not be on the virtual waiting queue or anything like that. What had happened was you were trying to get me a ticket, and at the same time, my sister-in-law, who goes to Comic Con like every year, who might be watching this, she was also trying to get me a ticket.
Uh,
And
is
so,
that where we went wrong?
yeah, it was you were both trying to get me tickets, and it was saying something like you both couldn't get the tickets because I already had tickets or
Somebody else,
whatever
yeah.
like that. And so
Yeah,
then we
yeah.
both
I
had
remember it saying
canceled.
something along those lines.
Yeah,
Yeah, it said, "This user already has tickets."
yeah,
And I asked you, and you said, "No, she didn't buy me tickets yet."
right,
And so I went ahead and bought myself and again, I didn't even get, like, 2 best days were already sold
yeah,
out, Friday
immediately.
and Saturday. Immediately, they were sold out. So the only options were Thursday and Sunday.
Which Thursday I think is just
So
like night, right? It's not the whole day.
I think it's the whole day.
Is
Again,
it?
we wouldn't
Yeah,
know
never been
because
there.
we've never been.
But
So
next year.
oh, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Can't wait to wait and then, randomly not get selected.
we might get in by other means. You never know.
Probably not with our luck.
That's true. But yes, that happened. But before we even talk about that and all
The
the
greatest
juicy
failure in
content that
life.
came out of there, because I guess there was a few announcements, few like 30, 100 announcements.
Yeah, like 1 or 2,
Yeah.
maybe 1 or 2 announcements.
We promised that we would cover two topics. And it
Let's
seems
get
like
them
we're
over
kind of
with.
getting like a bi-weekly kind of thing, which I'm okay with for now. We want to do weekly, but we're doing kind of every other week, which is fine because no one's really watching, so it doesn't really matter.
True.
But yeah, so we'll cover these pretty quick. Our second topic, definitely we'll cover it fast because it's garbage.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But let's
You
start off
being
strong with something that was good, which I hope you
hateful?
finished. Did you finish it?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
The Boys, Season
The
3.
boys. The
The
boys.
Boys. Yeah. Let's just start off real quick with ratings, or CGC. It's our, patented thing. We're the first people to come up with that.
Yes.
I'd give it 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, I liked it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I
You?
give it a 9.4.
9.4. All right, nice. Yeah.
Near me.
It's a really good show. It's one of
It
those
is.
shows that every season it just really knows what it's doing.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I've been seeing it a lot lately, and we're going to talk more about this topic probably later when we're talking about the announcements. But I've been hearing a lot of like this term called superhero fatigue. Have you heard of that?
I think so. Just kind of
Superhero fatigue.
yeah, with all the yeah,
Yeah, it's basically what it sounds like.
right.
People are saying that people are getting tired of the superhero genre.
Hmm.
I don't think so. And
Right.
again, I'm going to talk about this later, but I think that this show disproves that. I think that what we're getting is a lot of mediocre superhero material media and then stuff like this and Invincible and The Batman and No Way Home and then people love it.
Hmm.
People go out of their way to watch this stuff, and it's fantastic. I think that the issue when people talk about superhero fatigue is that there's just a lot of just mediocre
Yeah,
in
just
the middle.
repetition kind of deal.
Right.
Just slap a new
I don't,
label on it. It's the exact
yeah,
same thing.
I don't think it's like fatigue because you can say that about literally anything. It's not like people are getting fatigued about horror movies
Yeah,
or the horror genre or action movies or the action genre. I think because that's just what it is. It's a genre, it's superhero genre. And so I just think that there is a lot of mediocre in this genre right now. But when there is quality, it shines through and it's completely obvious. And I think that's what this show is doing. It's
yeah,
shining through because it is quality. It's fantastic and people love it. They're not sick and tired of it. So I think that The Boys is fantastic. They nail it every time. But anyways,
yeah.
what do you think?
I love the show. It's new. You know what I mean? It's we don't really have anything else like this where superheroes are painted as the villain and whatnot.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this. We talked about season two on this show before, and
Yeah.
just
Like
we'll
2
say a
years
lot of
ago.
the same stuff. It's really good. I like the realism, I guess you would say, to it. The
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if people had powers, they would be pretty messed up. It would be like a whole
Right.
popularity thing. They would just go around
No,
killing
yeah,
whoever they
there's
want.
the realism to it
Yeah, there would
that
be that
it feels
fame.
familiar.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels familiar because it is familiar.
Yeah.
You know, we see corporations like Vought,
Oh
which
yeah.
I'm going to talk about again later. Talking about a specific company. I'm Disney. Um, you know, and it's just familiar, but within this genre of superheroes.
Oh yeah. And just yeah, I just um sometimes I guess a lot of people have problems with the gore and stuff like that, and certain scenes and
Man,
whatnot. But
we can go back to that company I just mentioned.
yeah, I was gonna say it's just they do a lot of things right. They just each season they somehow manage to just recapture you. Like they're just kind of like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, you think we did too much last season? Check this out. We're gonna woo you right
Look at
back.
this.
You thought you
Yeah.
saw it all? Guess what? Nope. We got more plots. We got
You
more terrible
didn't.
things.
We got more buttholes right in your
Oh
face.
yeah, a lot of that. Like a lot
There
of
was
that.
a lot of that. And there
Oh
wasn't
man.
just one. There was a lot.
Real quick, I wanted to cover with you. I think we did this last time. Maybe not, but we're gonna do it this time. Uh, Most gruesome death in your opinion this season? You start off.
Man, there is a lot. Probably the one that was in the opening, one of the opening scenes of episode 1, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the little
The
Ant
one, yeah,
Man.
Termite or whatever his name was.
Oh yeah, termite. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the Ant-Man Thanos.
That was
Yes,
pretty
that
brutal.
kill.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty terrible way to go.
yeah. I mean, at least it was over pretty quick.
Yeah, it's true.
I think
What about you? What do you
for
think?
me it had to be and I guess spoilers or what. It doesn't really matter. This show's out now. I'm
Been
not
out.
putting
It's been
any.
out for a while.
Yeah. But when A Train
Blue Hawk.
drags
Yeah,
Blue Hawk for like
that was
a
my second
mile,
place.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
brutal. Oh my
very brutal.
gosh.
Which in season 1, you like hate A
You
Train,
do.
and I'm not saying like you love him now, but
Right.
I really like his
Development.
character
Yeah.
like development.
Character
Yeah, I
development.
think they're doing a really good job at his character development.
And that's the other thing.
In this season especially,
Is the show is just so good with character development. With
it
the
is.
main
It
cast, with
really
stuff
is.
like that, with watching Homelander break down more and more, watching uh Billy get like kind of like emotional at times and whatnot, and
Yeah, yeah.
the only thing that does kind of get a little like repetitive, and that's like my only complaint. If they had less of this, my rating would go up a little bit more. The whole relationship with Huey and
Starlight,
yeah, what's her actual name? Do we actually know that?
Annie.
Annie, there you go. Huey and Annie. I feel like every single season it's the exact same thing of like Huey lies to her, she gets mad,
It's true.
they make up. Next season, Huey lies to her, they get mad, they make up. It was the exact same thing this season where it was just kind of like, Come on, man. Like, you got to get some kind of development here. Both of you. Like, one of you needs to learn a lesson here. If we
Yeah.
get to season 4 and
Maybe
this happens again, I'm gonna be upset.
maybe one of them's gonna die.
Probably.
I hope it's you.
Gosh, I hope. I mean, we made our own characters, and then they ended up being in the show, and I'm pretty sure
It's
both our
true.
characters
It's true.
died.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
We made those
I
characters,
forgot
by the
about
way,
that.
before they made an appearance. We were talking about, because we found out Vought was making the actual like chemical that turns people into superheroes.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, if we got that
yeah.
power in that universe, what do you think we'd have? And we agreed on I would be the vomit, which I would
The
spit
vomit.
like acidic vomit accidentally
Yeah.
all the time, and you would be the belch, where you would just explode with
Very,
burps.
very self-explanatory.
Yeah. And both we kind of got both those characters. The other one just kind of just did supernovas or whatever. He just like sent out shockwaves accidentally.
Yeah,
But we considered that the belch, and both those characters I think died.
pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was our cameo. We were both dead now.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Very surprising.
I just all the stuff in this. I love seeing Mother's Milk's development. Uh,
MM.
Yeah, MM. I loved his character development and stuff like that. Figuring out more
Yeah.
about his tick and what have you. I
Yeah.
love. Oh my gosh, I freaking love Frenchie and
Yeah.
I'm blanking on her
And
name now.
what's her name? I don't know.
Kimiko?
Wow.
No.
Kimiko,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Kimiko.
I love their character. I just love everything about
Yeah.
them. They're so great.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. The main cast's character development has been chef kiss.
yes,
Very,
absolutely perfect. And
yeah.
the writers really know what they're doing, man. It's so great.
They really do.
But
They really do.
yeah, I liked this season. Kind of gave everyone 2020 vibes because I think that was around the time they were writing it. So we saw
Uh,
some juicy
oh
memes from
yes.
2020 that were slipped into
Yeah.
the show, like a certain bull.
Bull-headed man.
Yeah. My favorite by far though was the I it got me so good. I was laughing and cringing and all that with the superheroes doing the cover song or whatever.
Uh,
Do you remember that in real life?
no. Oh, the Gal Gadot.
Yes.
Imagine.
Yes.
Imagine.
Yes. And
Yes.
all the
Yes.
actors and all these famous people started joining
Imagine.
in on
Oh.
that.
Yeah, that's
And you're
really
having to
good.
watch all these
That
cringy
I
actors and
completely forgot
actresses
about that.
like who
Yeah.
just got bored of sitting around in their house for so long. They're just like, I
Yeah.
need some attention. Yeah,
Nobody's paying me attention right now,
exactly. That's
so I'm gonna
exactly what it
think.
felt like in this show. It was so good.
That was
Oh
very
my
yeah.
gosh.
And that's what I'm talking about when it feels familiar,
Yes.
when it's like 'cause it is, we experience these things, not obviously exactly like this,
Right.
but it's similar.
Yeah.
So I like how but it's also scary because then you're like, "Wait, this is terrible,
Yeah.
and this is also happening in real life."
Yep.
To a degree.
Yeah.
There's no, Homelander, but,
Thankfully, there's no Homelander.
not yet,
We'll
not
get
yet.
there. We'll develop some kind of drug that gives people superpowers.
Yeah, you know,
I don't know what we'll call it. Probably like
we could call
Eden or
it
something.
Eden or
New
New
Eden.
Eden,
Yeah.
yeah,
Something like that.
yeah.
Something stupid like that.
Very uncreative.
Yeah. Very uncreative.
Anyways.
Anyways,
Anyways, it was a good show,
great
yes.
show. I
I'm
loved it.
excited
We could
for
talk
season 4.
all day about it. But we won't. If you haven't seen it, absolutely go watch it. The only thing I wanted to say is, oh yeah, Soldier Boy. We didn't really talk about Soldier Boy. Um, fantastic. I'm blanking on the actor's name, but uh,
Jensen something, I forget.
he did a fantastic
Jensen
job, and he needs to be
yeah.
a live action Red Hood. Make it happen, DC.
He's a little bit old for that now.
Eh, I mean Red
Many years
Hood's
ago.
in his 20s kind of deal. They could pull it
That
off.
guy's definitely not in his
Right, but
20s.
they could pull it off.
Uh,
Anyway,
eh.
I loved the Homelander like finally getting his butt whooped and whatnot, and
Yeah,
I
that was
don't know
very,
how this ends.
satisfactory.
I don't know the comics all too well. I know a good bit about the
They
comics.
veered quite a bit.
They've veered, okay, so they're probably not going to go with however the comics end, which I
I
think they've
mean,
ended, right?
I can yeah, they ended.
Okay.
I can tell you what happens in the comics. I don't think you're gonna read it, right? And
No,
they've been out for a while.
but would that spoil the show? You think? Because like we
No.
don't want to know anything about
But
Invincible because Invincible's staying pretty
no,
true.
well, I'm gonna say they veered a lot
Okay.
from the comics.
Give me a
So,
little hint. Yeah.
it involves Black Noir, which in the
Oh,
show,
well, there you go.
Dunzo, yeah, So in the comics, Black Noir turns out to be a clone of Homelander.
Yeah, like a failed clone or whatever.
Yeah, fail no, an exact copy,
Oh,
a perfect copy of him,
I thought he had like
and
mental
that's
capacity versions or whatever.
I mean, they both
Oh,
do,
fair enough.
and that is the government's secret weapon against Homelander, and
Is
so at the end of
Homelander.
the comics, yeah, at the end of the comics, Black Noir kills Homelander.
Oh,
So,
that's lame.
yeah, not gonna happen in the show,
No, it's
as you
not.
can,
Which,
tell.
speaking of, man, I really like Black Noir this season. Oh my
Me
gosh.
too, I was really sad when
He
I
made
saw
me
him
think
go,
of
but
the Pyro from Team Fortress.
yeah,
How
yeah, I could see
how the
that.
Pyro's constantly got like
You would, like, see, like, things in his
exactly.
mind.
He's got like nice little visions in his mind while he's doing horrible things and ripping people
Yeah,
apart and burning people. He's just seeing like gumdrops and little characters.
yeah. I remember watching that trailer when the pyro was
Yeah.
first,
Meet the
announced.
Pyro.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
But yeah, I hope for the end of this
Rest in
season
peace.
or the end of the show. Obviously, they can't do the Black Noir thing. I really, really want Homelander to lose his powers. I don't think they would do that,
No, I
but
don't think
I want to see him scared. You know what I mean? Like I want to see just Billy beat the snot out of him.
so as a normal person,
Exactly. It's just like now they both have to fight each other, just completely no powers, and Billy
that'd
just
be pretty
kicks his
cool.
ass,
That'd be pretty
and then
cool.
Billy
I'd
dies.
like to see that. Yeah, obviously.
I'm okay with him dying.
It will
Also,
die.
I think we should. Yeah. Are we both okay with him dying?
I think so.
Because
Yeah, I think he's kind of past the point of redemption at this
well,
point.
yeah, it's that, and it's just like when I was thinking about it, and people are like, man, it sucks. He's got the the brain thing. Oh my gosh, it's gonna suck. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch him die. Blah blah. Like, there's no real good ending for him. Like,
No.
let's say he kills Homelander.
Nope.
What does he do after that? You know what I mean?
No.
Let's
I
say he
mean,
stops
yeah.
all
His
superheroes. He's not gonna go like set up a nice home in the suburbs, white picket fence. Any of that.
his wife's dead.
Yeah, there's
There's
no
no happy
happy
ending.
ending for him. His happy ending
Yep.
should be killing Homelander, and then he dies.
Yep.
Like, yep,
Yeah.
done. I can die happy, and then he dies, and I'm okay with that.
Fulfills his life quest.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I
I'm
agree.
okay with him dying.
I agree
Yeah,
100%. Plus, he's again not really redeemable at this
no,
point.
but that's also kind of what makes him so enjoyable. Is
Exactly. Exactly.
he's a real piece of garbage. It's like watching
Yeah, he
mob
is.
movies and stuff like that. You like these characters, but at the same time, they're terrible people.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, Tony Soprano. Oh my gosh, what a butthole! But I love
I didn't watch
watching
that
him.
show.
But yes.
Mr. White.
Yes, yeah, exactly. That guy was terrible. Oh my
Yeah, he
gosh.
is.
But we loved
I
watching
am
him.
the one who knocks.
It's just it's a sign of really good writing is when your character is
It's
so
true.
terrible, but people
Yeah,
love him.
but you
Yeah.
still love him. Yeah.
You want good things for him.
Unlike Ether.
Unlike Ether, he's a good character. He's a goody goody.
No.
He's
I mean, he's a terrible written
oh
character.
he is. That's true. Moving on.
Anyways, are we done with the boys?
I'd say we're done with the boys. Perfect. Can't wait for
Moving
season
on to our
4. Very excited. Moving on to
next topic.
the
Let's
unfortunate
just
topic.
get it over with. Rip off the band-aid.
A show finished in the time that we filmed the last episode. You watched
It
it
finished
week by
before
week,
we
right?
yeah. Not really. I watched it sporadically
Oh, okay.
over the course of it's coming out.
I had to
But
knock it all
yes.
out in one day.
Nice.
That was pretty brutal. I'll be
We
honest with
didn't
you.
say what the show was, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, Miss Marvel. Yeah, whoop de doo.
All right, what would you give it?
I give it a 5.0.
Pretty hateful of you.
Pretty hateful, yeah. Okay, whatever. I
Yeah.
don't care.
I'll give it a 10.
Oh yeah.
Perfect show in every
All
way.
right, JD's first 10. Mint.
No. No, I would say yeah, 5.
5.
5-0.
Yeah.
5-5.
That was
Yeah,
It was just
well, something.
it was bad. It's not
Yeah.
that like it wasn't any of the actors' faults or actresses or anything
No,
like
no,
that. It was
not at all.
just It was a
Just so
boring
boring.
show. It was
It
a
was boring. It
really,
was very boring.
really boring show. It was,
I didn't have fun watching
yeah,
it.
there was at no point where I was like, whoa, or anything like that. It was
Yeah.
very boring. It didn't even feel like a
Yeah.
Marvel show half the time. It just felt like a Disney
Nope.
Channel kind of
Yeah,
a thing
that's a good point.
where,
Yeah, it
like,
felt like a Disney Channel
if you just
show.
remove the Marvel characters from it, it would just be a Disney can. Like, it would be some girl getting powers and whatnot. And she has to go to high school and deal with this and vlog and
Yeah,
Vine, or no, sorry,
yeah.
TikTok.
Vine's
Yeah,
dead.
sorry, I'm a little old.
That's our
Yeah,
generation.
I'm kind of old. But yeah, it was bad. At no point was I was excited when it ended. That was
Yeah, me
the
too.
most excited I had been is when like it was getting like the last 10 minutes. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like I can go back to watching something else after this. Like I don't have to watch
Yeah.
this anymore." I'm so excited.
And that's nothing to say about, like, the characters themselves,
Right.
because I don't really read too many Marvel comics, but a lot of people like Kamala Khan in the
Oh yeah.
comics. I hear that she's very, enjoyable and
Mhm.
enjoyed by the fans, so it's not like a testament to these
Oh yeah.
characters. You know, the testament is that these characters are beloved, and then you get stuff like this where it's like this isn't even, again, it goes back to, you know, pandling to, as you called them last episode, the
The
casuals, where it's
casuals.
like she doesn't even have superpowers like she does in the
Nope.
comics. And, her origin isn't the same at how she's in the comics. And again, like I haven't read much of her, but I know her general origins that she's like an inhuman,
Yeah.
and
I
that's how
thought
she
she had
gets her
stretchy
powers.
powers.
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
She has powers that are similar, not exactly like Mr. Fantastic, but similar
Hmm.
to his powers. Essentially, I looked it up. It's essentially she like borrows mass from her other versions of herself in the multiverse.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
and so that's how her powers
That's
work. And she's
crazy.
an Inhuman. It's not like she's, what do they call her in the show? A Djinn,
Oh
a
yes, a
Jinn,
Jin.
a Jinn, a
Genie.
Djinn, genie.
I
So
forgot all about that.
again, like, and this just like shows that, like, once you veer away from,
Source material.
the source material, and you manipulate it to the point where it's not even all that much familiar, then this is what you get,
Yeah,
you know? And you get, like, stuff like The Boys, like how we are talking about how it, veered a lot away from the comics, but it's still
it's true.
good. This is not the
No.
case at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Not good. Boring.
Hard agree.
Anyways,
Uh,
5-5.
yeah.
5-0.
The other thing I wanted to
Moving on. Let's
touch
go on
up
to the
on
next.
real
Okay,
quick.
never mind. Okay.
Just because it again, I can't remember much of this show. While I did say it was a brutal like 6 hours of watching, I was also playing Stardew Valley, so my attention was mainly on that,
Okay.
which helped out a lot. If I
All
had to
right.
just focus on this show, oh my gosh,
No, I was on my phone majority of
yeah,
it.
it's brutal. It, at what point did the world know about the events that took place on Endgame? Like,
What do
like
you
was
mean?
somebody recording it or something like that? Because she knows everything
Like the
about.
final
Yeah,
battle, you
she
mean?
knows everything about Captain Marvel. But Captain Marvel was there for like what, a day, maybe?
And then she went back.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
like her getting so obsessed with like, oh, she swooped in and she saved the day. She beat Thanos, all that. That's just her hearing about it, right? Like nobody saw this stuff who wasn't there. So she's just hearing about Captain Marvel, and so then she's got all these drawings and stuff of Captain Marvel, and then there were people dressed up as
Yeah.
Star Lord, and there was people dressed up as Drax, and I was wondering, well, how many, like,
People know
right?
about
Because
all
they
these
never
characters.
like. So let's say they were there for like a day, right? Like,
Right.
because they did the final battle and then they were there for the funeral and then they all pieced out. So,
Yeah.
like, how do all these people know and obsess over these characters that they've never
I
seen
don't
before? It was
know.
just a lot of that. A lot of making me question, like, so just everyone knows about this now? Like, it just feels lazy,
Yes.
I guess.
It's what they teach in the high school
Yeah.
curriculum now.
I mean, kinda.
No. I'm
What's the
assuming
line?
that's
How's the line?
what
It's,
happened. What? What
I
line?
didn't think blah 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 was real, but now I'm learning about him in my physics class or something like that.
Thor?
Oh yes, 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 yes. That's what it was. But yeah.
What movie or show was that again? Was that in this
No,
show
no,
or
no.
was
That
that in a
was
different show?
Spider-Man, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it
Yeah.
was like the
Yeah,
first
yeah, yeah.
Spider-Man. But yeah.
All right, well, moving on
Moving on
because I don't
from
really want to talk
that
about this show anymore.
stuff, yes. Now we can finally get to that little tiny event that
Oh my god.
happened that I guess some people went to. I guess I don't really
Yeah.
know.
No big deal.
A lot of stuff got announced, and I always feel bad because it feels like all we ever do is talk about Marvel. But Marvel announced a lot of stuff,
They did.
like a
That's what I was thinking
lot.
when we were prepping for
So we
this
kind of
episode. I was like,
have to talk
didn't
about
we just
Marvel.
talk about Marvel?
Yeah,
Specifically the MCU in particular.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So let's
We're gonna
do it
we're gonna
again.
bullet
What's that
through a
line
lot of
from
this.
uh CJ
Hmm? No.
from GTA? What does he
Oh
say?
shit! Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Yes. Which stuff got revealed about that too?
GTA?
GTA 6 is going to be a female protagonist.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I
I
remember
mean, we
hearing about
can
that.
talk about that briefly.
Anyways, we're not
Well, we're gonna
talking
talk about
about
everything that
that.
got announced,
I don't
but I'm
wanna.
worried about that because not because of the female character, but
Whoa, whoa,
because
whoa.
they had said something like, "Oh, the map won't be released complete. We'll just update it
Yeah,
as it goes." I'm
yeah,
like,
I
that
remember hearing about
sounds
that.
terrible. That sounds like you're knowingly giving us and advertising that you're giving us a not full game and then just giving it to us later. Give
Yeah,
me the full thing
yeah.
now. Anyway,
I'm telling you, we're living in the boys'
it
universe.
does feel like that at times. Probably because they pull a
We're
lot
just
of stuff
pandering
from
to
here.
it. Yeah, it's true.
Let's
Anyways, what
bullet
was
through
announced?
Marvel. Let's just get through Marvel so then we can talk about other things, even though there's not that many other
There's
things.
one thing in particular that I'm excited
Well,
about
I'll go
Marvel,
down
but
the
we'll get there.
list. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna just bullet through
About
this. So
Are you doing an order of things that are being released
being
or things that
released.
were announced? Okay.
Which I guess is the same thing. Anyway. Okay. So first we'll talk about She-Hulk. We got a new trailer for She-Hulk. Okay.
Hulk.
Um, big game changer this trailer for She-Hulk in the fact that it made
Yes.
a lot of people now care to watch She-Hulk.
Yes.
And that'll come up
Yep.
later, but maybe we'll save that bit for when we get to that bit.
Yes.
But yes, She-Hulk. I am now excited to watch She-Hulk.
I
Well,
am.
I'm
I'm
excited for a
excited to watch the
scene
show now
of
too.
She-Hulk, and I really,
Well, it might be
really
more
hope.
than a scene. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I hope it's more
Fingers
than just a
crossed.
scene. I hope that if it's just a scene, it's not in like the first episode. I hope it at least it's like in the
And then
last
you
one.
just then you have no reason to watch
Exactly.
the rest of it.
Like let me build up, please. Like give me a reason
Yeah.
to keep coming back. Anyway,
I don't think so.
I hope it's
I
in the
think it'll
end.
be like in the middle of the show.
And then it'll keep okay, we'll get to that. Wakanda Forever. I think that's December or November.
I have mixed feelings about that.
I'm excited. Again,
I'm
that
excited.
the
I'm
first
excited.
movie is beautiful. It's visually it's very nice and stuff like that. Just like the places that they go to and a lot of the scenes, the driving in the I don't remember what country they were in when they were driving around with all the bright lights reflecting off the car. All that stuff is very nice.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. I remember.
but
Yeah.
yes, just a
I don't
very I'm
remember
very
what
excited
country
about
that was though.
that. Obviously, it is a awful shame that Chadwick Boseman died when he did. It kind of
And
raises
that's
questions as to
where
what they're
my
going to
mixed
do.
feelings, yeah, originate from.
Yeah, we can talk about that real quick. There was some controversy surrounding.
Yeah, I saw
Uh,
where they posted on his personal Instagram and his
they did.
personal Twitter.
They used Chadwick
Uh,
Boseman's Twitter and Instagram to
and
promote the movie.
again, this seems a lot like something Vought would do, doesn't it? I mean, it's very
uh,
shady, very ill taste. I
it
don't
it
think that's
is.
smart. I don't
It's
think that's good,
people
morally correct.
are divided on this.
I mean, how can you? I don't know. Maybe that's
Listen,
just
yeah,
me.
we won't give too much of our own opinions, because we don't want to make anyone angry, even though no one watches this.
I
But we'll go over what the
mean,
sides
okay,
say. On
okay,
one
whatever.
hand, the side says that's very messed up because you're using a dead person to promote
Dead
your
man. Yeah.
movie, which is
Yes.
again, this is what they say. I'm not stating my
I
opinion,
wonder. Yeah, I wonder what side we're on.
but
I'm divided.
it is pretty. Yeah. On the other hand,
What does
people
the
are
other
saying
side
that
say? I'm very curious.
they say that it is nice because it kind of immortalizes him and whatnot. It's his
Huh.
last movie and whatnot, so they're using his
I mean, is he in
social
it?
media. I don't know, but it's the last time we're probably gonna see him in a movie, I'd imagine.
Huh.
Um, at least any other
And
movie. Like
I
maybe
think this
we'll see
also
him in
might
like a
go
Marvel
into
flashback, but
this whole movement of using dead actors in media, like Carrie Fisher in Star
yeah,
Wars. I don't know.
I don't
In
think they're gonna do that.
that vein, I don't know
Yeah,
what is correct or you know not good or whatever.
right, because you're
As
letting them live on, I guess,
right,
but it's
yeah,
and it's something that their family probably likes. I don't know.
yeah,
That's the
I
other
don't know.
thing. I don't know what Chadwick's family thinks of all this stuff that's happening. But yes, the other side says that they are immortalizing him. This will be like, the last time we get to see him and stuff like that. So they want as many people to go see him, and they're using him to promote that. But again,
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna.
don't know.
My only 2 cents I'm gonna throw in here is when they did it to Stan Lee, I was not okay with that.
Yeah,
That may
and they
give
still
you
post on his
a
account. They still
exactly
post on Stanley's account.
saying like,
Yeah, no, I
and
agree.
over there it was like much worse at the start. At least with Chadwick Boseman, it just said Wakanda Forever.
Right.
And like Stan Lee's posts, it was stuff like, "Be sure to go check out the new blah 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 show,"
Yeah,
coming
using
out and
his
stuff like that.
his lingo and stuff.
Exactly, and I'm like, this is horrible. Like, this is not okay. So
Right.
that kind of gives you a indication as to where we maybe lie
Yeah,
about using
perhaps.
dead
It's
actors
very
to promote your
ambiguous.
movies.
It's kind of ambiguous where we, in our opinions,
Yeah,
lie.
it would. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. But yes, moving on from that uh, little hiccup. I'm still excited to watch the movie
Yeah, I'm
again.
excited to see Namor.
Yeah,
They
we're
made
gonna
him
finally get
Hispanic in this
Namor.
one.
If what?
They made him Hispanic in this one,
Did
which
they?
I'm all for
Yeah.
because, I fall into that lineage.
He's like a Aztec thing, right? Or
Yeah,
no?
he's like
Yeah,
wearing, like very Hispanic
yeah.
inspired clothing and stuff, but I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
not good verbiage towards this.
Verbiage.
There's a certain group that we've mentioned in the past that is
Oh
very much
no.
against this,
Oh
and
well.
yeah.
Listen, we're not gonna name said group, but that group's going to be angry about anything that is not
If there
white.
is not a straight white man,
That group's gonna be pretty upset.
yeah,
And if that group's upset about what we just said, I don't care. Because
too bad.
listen, not everyone that's in that group is a terrible person. There's some great people in that group, and I can understand some of their points. But the majority of you guys, maybe you're in that group and you're going, "Well, I don't think that." The majority of you guys seem to think certain things. It's a loud majority.
Yeah.
But yes,
But
yeah,
anyways, I don't want
excited
to
for
give them
Nemo.
a platform again
Yeah,
on this. So moving on. I'm excited to see him, and I think that his design is really cool.
yeah.
The actor is actually from Narcos, which I love Narcos.
Oh,
So
perfect.
yeah, I'm excited to see him and see what he does, and
Yeah.
how they
Incorporate
do
him and
his
stuff like
character.
that.
Yeah,
And
I'm not
yeah,
a big fan of Namor in the nude. Never was, but
in the nude.
it's.
That's his
I
whole
mean,
outfit.
he's got a speedo. Oh well, in more modern comics, they gave him like a unitard,
Oh, did they?
which I mean, I guess it makes sense that he would wear just a speedo
Yeah.
because he's in the water.
He's
But
lucky he's not naked.
I mean, might as well be.
That's what I'm saying. Is like if it was really realistic, I mean, he would want nothing to like impair his
Oof,
swimming.
just for me, I'm just not a big fan of that. But I can see the appeal
Yeah,
in some
maybe they'll
people.
change it. You never know.
They might.
I feel like outfits get changed a lot, and we're gonna talk about that later.
Are we?
Yeah, about a certain character we like that got a little bit of outfit change.
Oh yes,
But
yes,
moving
yes.
on.
moving
Yeah,
on.
Wakanda
Next in
Forever.
line.
We are looking forward to it. We're just there's a lot of controversy surrounding it right now, which is kind of giving us a bad taste in our mouths. Um,
What's next?
next, all right. I'm assuming this whole list is correct, so I'm not double checking here. But next to come out in early 2023 will be What If Season Two.
Nice. I'm
Excited.
excited for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't wait. I'd love to see what
I
they're
like
gonna do.
season one. It was good.
Yeah,
So
I really like
yeah.
season one. I'm looking forward to the season one episode we did not get.
Which one?
uh, with Gamora becoming Thanos, or she becomes the
Oh, she becomes. Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah,
and
that sounds cool.
yeah, I mean, makes a lot of sense, and we did not get it in season one, which meant when he just dips in, he's like, Gamora, I need your help, and we're just kind of like, wait, what's happening? Why is
Yeah.
Iron Man in like the Hulkbuster thing? What's
Yeah, I
going on?
remember.
What's
Yeah.
happening here? So I'm excited to see that. And just whatever they do with it, they have a lot of stuff now and a lot of new stuff that they can go off of.
Yeah. With
And
all the new shows and
yeah,
new movies that came out in between the time period that season one came out,
yeah.
and when season two comes out, there's a lot of new players to play with and
Oh yeah,
storylines to play with. So I'm excited.
very excited.
Yeah.
Um, this isn't on my list, but I think it got announced. I'll just talk about it with it. I think they're doing a
Okay.
standalone Marvel Zombies
Yeah. Yeah.
following off of the What If episode.
Right. Yeah. I
Um,
heard that too. I don't think I saw it being announced, but yeah, I
yeah,
remember hearing about that and remember seeing like a logo, which
yeah,
might be fake, but I don't care. I think it's a great idea.
yeah. Very excited.
Be
I
fun.
I love that episode. It was such a gruesome episode and so sad, but
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see it.
Yeah. Gonna be a good one.
But yeah, moving on. The next on the list is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That'll be February
Um,
17th, 2023.
I am excited.
I'm
Question
excited.
mark.
Uh,
I'm excited.
yeah,
I
I
mean, I'm not like a big fan of the Ant-Man movies. They kind of just they've always been just like an in-betweener
mhm,
movie in between, obviously the more fun and, better movies.
yeah.
But this one, I think they announced that Kang is going to be in it
Hang the
and
Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror and MODOK, I think.
Really?
Uh yeah, I think MODOK is going to be the
Huh.
main villain, I believe, or maybe secondary villain. And I think they announced one more character, but I can't remember off the top of my head who it is.
Well,
But
that's
yeah,
awesome. I didn't know
I'm
MODOK
excited
was
to see
gonna be in it.
Kang and to see MODOK in live action to see what he looks like and
Yeah. Good luck with that, guys.
whom they cast for that.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
remember they did a TV show for that?
they did. I watched the first two episodes and I got bored.
Wow, I didn't even watch it.
It wasn't great. But yeah, I'm excited for it. And I really liked the first Ant-Man, and I did not like the second Ant-Man. But I am excited for this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm
Yeah.
not like super excited, but
Yeah,
I'm
I'm not,
excited. I'll watch
on
it.
the edge of my seat, but I'm not, I'm not uninterested is what I'll say. Like I'm not like,
Yeah,
oh,
no, I
I
agree.
guess I have to go
Yeah,
watch this. I'm like, yeah,
I
cool. I
agree.
get to watch it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I agree.
Next is Secret Invasion. That'll be spring 2023.
I'm excited for that. I don't know what it is,
I
what
think
they're
it
gonna do,
involves
or
scrolls, doesn't it?
yeah, in the comics,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
But
that's probably
they
what they'll
haven't
end up
really
doing.
done much with the
That's
scrolls
true.
in the MCU, so that's what I'm saying. I don't really
Oh,
know what
gotcha.
they're gonna do.
Well, hopefully it'll kind of answer some questions, especially with the end of Far From Home. I'm
Right.
hoping to
Yeah,
get
and
some
that's what I'm saying.
questions
Like that
answered.
was a long time ago
Yeah, exactly.
when the last time we saw the scrolls.
But yeah, I'm excited for it. I remember originally, I don't know if this is still happening or whatnot, but way back before No Way Home even came out, like almost a year before that, I think Kevin, uh, the what's his name?
But then who? Who are you talking about?
What's the Marvel guy now?
Oh, Kevin Feige.
Feige, yeah. I think he said that Matt Murdock was going to be in that show. Because like
Oh,
somebody asked him like, "Oh, are you guys just done with him?" Blah blah blah, and he's like, "Well, he'll be in Secret Invasion, I think."
oh, interesting.
Back then, that was the only confirmation we had because he wanted to keep the whole No Way Home a secret thing,
Yeah, thing is,
which was
yeah,
perfect.
secret.
Um,
It was.
but yeah, I Again, I'll have to look into it again, but I think he was supposed to be in that show. I don't know if that's still gonna happen. It'd be
Is it
awesome.
a show or is it a movie?
I believe it's a show. I think it's a
Oh,
show.
okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think. Again, I'd have to look into it. Uh, gosh, we have so much more to go. Okay.
Let's keep going.
Yeah,
Rapid
let's
fire.
speed
Rapid
up. All
fire.
right. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm excited.
Excited.
Yep, very excited. Can't wait to see that one guy.
Peter Quill.
No.
Ooh.
The guy from like the second movie that they hinted at.
Uh.
The gold. Oh my gosh, what's his
Oh,
name?
him.
Eyebrows
Him
kid.
or yes. I'm trying to think of his name. Adam Warlock.
Adam Warlock. Yes, thank you.
About time that they showed
Kept
him.
wanting to say Adam Smasher. That's not right.
Adam Smasher. Nope, that's Black Adam. He's gonna be in Black Adam.
Yes, we'll talk about that later.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
very
I
excited.
think we were talking about DC today.
Yeah, well, we're trying to get through Marvel so we can at least talk about
Okay,
something
well, hurry
else.
up, hurry up.
Okay, Echo. Lee.
I'm excited for one character.
I'm excited to see Matt Murdock.
Yep. That seems to be the theme here.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about all
it,
I have
yep.
to say on it. I didn't
Yep,
hate
that's
the
all I
character
have
of
to say.
Echo.
I just didn't care for
Yeah,
her.
it was
I
just kind
really
of
didn't.
boring.
I didn't think that she deserved or
Yeah,
needed a show.
it was in no way the
Um,
actress's fault or anything like
it
that.
was a No Way Home.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
But yes,
Anyways, I
unfortunately,
don't think
Echo
that
stemmed from a very
the show
sour
we.
show.
Yeah,
So we're a little
and she was part of the problem why I was angry the last scene
yes.
that she was in.
But they'll probably touch up on that. Anyway, moving on. Loki season 2. Very excited.
Excited, yeah.
Love
Very
season
excited.
1.
Season
Can't
one
wait
was
for
great.
season 2.
Yeah.
We talked about season 1
Moving
last
on.
time. We're excited. Yeah. The Marvels.
Nope.
Not as excited. Really not as excited.
Nope.
But I'll watch it.
Don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it like
We're
I
gonna
need to
watch
take medicine.
Yep.
You know,
We're gonna watch
I'll do it.
I guess it
Anyways,
won't
moving
be
on.
opening week. It'll probably be like, a week before they pull it from the theaters.
Maybe Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, even better. All right, moving on.
Free.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to mention the dates. It doesn't matter anymore. This will be
matter.
towards the end ish of 2023. Blade. I'm excited.
Very excited.
I'm very very excited.
Very excited.
I think it was just a rumor that just popped up recently today while I was looking at Instagram. I think it's just a rumor, but there's no way I'd get his name right. But the guy that plays Homelander, I guess, is rumored to be Dracula in that.
Anthony Starr.
Is that really
Anthony
his
Starr?
name?
Yeah.
I thought he had like a really weird last name.
I'm pretty sure it's just Starr. Starr.
I'm gonna look it up. Anyway, talk about Blade and that you're excited about it.
I'm very excited. I think that this is something that the MCU drastically needs is more seriousness and a very serious tone. And
Yes,
kind of need to be serious if you're slaying vampires.
absolutely.
I would very much hate if they did a very light tone and comedic tone with
Yes.
Blade. It's fair if they throw in one or two. I mean, movies these days, throw in jokes all the time. Even
Yeah.
horror movies throw in jokes.
Oh yeah.
So it's fair to throw in jokes here and there. But I do absolutely not want a light tone for this movie. I want it to be dark. I want it to be visceral and gory. That's what I want
Well,
because
as it
it's
should be.
again he's slaying demons
Yeah.
or slaying vampires. There needs to be blood. I mean, it's a vampire movie. If you have no blood in a vampire movie, then you're doing something wrong. So I'm excited to see this movie and to see the tone that they do. Again, fingers crossed it's dark and they keep it that way. Um, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be very cautious with Marvel and the way that Disney is handling all of these Marvel products. So yeah, I'm excited. Altogether excited. What's his name? The actor who's playing him, something Ali. Forget his name.
Muhammad Ali.
Anyways,
No, it's not
nope,
Muhammad Ali.
that guy's dead.
No, it's
Rest in peace.
I can never get it right. Mahershala Ali.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a great
He's a
actor, so I'm
fantastic. Oh my
excited to see.
gosh, you
Yeah,
kidding me?
I can't wait to see how he handles this character, and I loved Blade the trilogy except for the last one, but I think the original movies were great,
Freaking
fantastic.
Wesley Snipes. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, Wesley Snipes was
freaking
fantastic.
kills it. And if he makes a cameo,
So
that'd be really cool.
that'd be funny, but I don't think that he will because I heard he's difficult to work with.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Fair enough.
so I don't think that he will. But
Yeah,
I'm excited to see how this new character or this new actor handles this character. I'm excited.
I think it'll be really good. I think they could do a serious tone. I feel like whatchamacallit, Multiverse of Madness. I felt like that kind of gave us that serious tone. Obviously, it was kind of
Yeah,
heavy-handed with some comedy bits, but if we just kind of get that vibe with it, it'd be perfect.
yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
A little bit more darker in
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
my
That's what I'm
opinion.
saying.
I hope it'll
Like it
be
was a little
better than that
heavy-handed,
one.
but yeah, I think that's a movie, right?
Yes,
Blade.
I hope so.
I think it's a
I
movie.
hope so because that would be. I mean, either way, I think that it could be good as a show too.
Yeah, just
But
hunting down a
I
different
think that
vampire in every episode.
yeah, oh
Pretty
yeah,
cool.
I think either or.
Yeah,
Then yeah, I'm fine with either or.
but yeah, very excited. Moving on. Ironheart. This will be in fall 2023. Ironheart.
Not excited.
I'm not excited. I don't know enough about it. Um, I'll just say I could go either way. I'm
Are
not
you excited?
unexcited, but I'm not excited. I'm gonna watch it.
I can honestly say that I'm not excited.
Really?
Not anything towards the character or the actor. I have no opinions toward it, so therefore I'm not excited.
Yeah. You're not unexcited,
I
right?
just
You're not
I
like
mean,
dreading
I'm
it.
not like no, yeah, I'm not like
Yeah,
hating it. I just can't say that I'm excited for it.
that's fair. Yeah, yeah. We have no opinions, and we'll watch it when it comes out, and hopefully with
I'm gonna
trailers
watch
and
it.
stuff like that, it'll make
Yeah,
us more excited. But we'll see.
yeah.
Now for the next thing that I'm excited about, but I also have no idea, and I should have done research, but I don't know. I don't
You
want too
fool.
many spoilers and stuff like that, and a lot of rumors get mixed up with like announcements, unless you get it directly from the source. But X-Men '97,
Oh yeah, I forgot that was coming out.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited
I
for
have
that.
no idea what it is. I don't know if it's a cartoon or live action.
It is a
It's a
cartoon.
cartoon.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the original
Oh
cartoon
no way!
from the 90s. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Is
yeah,
that why the show is now on Disney Plus? I
yeah.
saw it was on Disney Plus. I
I thought that
lost
was
my.
common knowledge.
Nope, I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm excited for
Yeah,
that. I'm very
I'm
excited for
okay.
that.
Then if wow, that just made my day. I'm so
Yeah,
excited though.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was wow. That show. So many
Wow.
memes spawned out of
Okay.
that show
I didn't
too.
think you would have that reaction.
Well, it was just that was one of the shows it was always on. What did it play on? I don't remember what channel it would play on.
Saturday morning cartoons.
It did, but it was also on like a rerun, like because obviously we're
He was on
too young.
ABC for me because I
Was
didn't
he?
have cable.
No.
Channel 10.
I don't remember where it
Think.
was, but
I don't know.
I love
Now that
that
I say that out
series.
loud, I don't think so.
I
But
absolutely
yeah,
adored
no,
that
I agree.
series. It was
Fantastic.
just so like
It's up there with
cartoony and
Taz.
perfect. Watching it as a kid, it was just yeah,
Yeah,
it's a perfect
it's up there
Saturday
with
morning cartoon show.
Batman the Animated Series.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, awesome. Very excited. Now for
yeah.
something I'm definitely not excited about. Agatha,
Which is it?
Coven of Chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Wowies.
Don't know why that's happening.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't
Wow.
think
I
that she
just don't
needs
care.
a show. Yeah, I don't. I
Did
didn't
not
care
need a
about
show
her in the
about it.
show.
I didn't even like
Didn't
her
care about
in
her in
yeah,
WandaVision. I don't care about her now.
exactly. Wow. Moving on.
Yeah,
Gosh, and
but
that's
are we
the
gonna
worst
watch it?
part is we have to watch it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the worst part is I'm like, dang it. So that's one of the things we were talking about earlier, like with Ironheart, where it's like, well, I'm not dreading it. I am dreading this. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, I have
I
to
think
watch
that
this.
majority of the population is dreading
Why
this
are they
show.
making it? Why?
Don't know. I don't
Why?
know.
Why do
I
this
don't
to
know.
us?
Stop asking me.
Ugh, all
But
right.
here's a thought though.
What?
Do you think that it's a front for something else?
I hope so. I hope they give me some reason to watch this.
Do you think that it's like a front for something Wanda involved or related? Or do you think it's just going to be Agatha? Because I don't think there's not really much to do with Agatha.
No.
But if they use it as a front to bring Wanda back in some way,
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. I don't know.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff they need to still do with Wanda, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of events that kind of hinge on Wanda.
Yeah.
She definitely needs to come
So
back.
maybe that's what they're gonna do, and then,
Maybe that's when we
people
can
are
see
gonna be
Vision
biting their
again.
tongue.
I'd like to see Vision
The
again.
White Vision?
Yeah, like to see him come
Yeah.
back in some way. I don't know. Moving on though. This will be in 2024. No real season or anything that they've announced, but Spider-Man freshman year.
I'm excited for that, especially for what was literally just announced. I think it was earlier today.
What was announced earlier today?
You didn't know?
No,
Oh, I'm
hit me
excited.
up with the
I'm
word.
just announcing all the good
You
stuff to
are.
you today.
Hit me up with it.
So Charlie Cox
Okay.
is gonna be playing Daredevil in this show.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I didn't know Charlie Cox was gonna be playing it, but I knew that Daredevil was gonna be in it. He's in like a black suit, I think.
Yes, and Charlie Cox is voice acting.
That's amazing. That makes me so happy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that
Alright,
makes me
so
so
I am,
happy.
yes, excited for this show.
Yeah. All right. You weren't excited before though, were you?
I mean, I was just like, yeah, I'll watch anything Spider-Man
Yeah,
related.
fair enough.
Well, so I'm excited for anything Spider-Man related. So yeah,
I'm excited. I saw what I think. I don't know if it's confirmed, but I think is the art style for it, and it looks very nice because it's a cartoon. Um,
yeah, yeah.
but the art style looks very like that classic kind of '80s comic kind of. Yeah,
Nice.
it looks very nice. I'm just
I'm
very
excited.
confused about it because I
Is it like his freshman year of
right.
college or?
I don't know, because some people were saying that it's supposed to be like his freshman year, so it's supposed to be like origins and stuff like that, showing him like
Oh,
when he first started out before Iron Man even got involved, which is
oh,
cool. But there's not a lot of
okay,
content you can do with that. There's
right.
no
And that
villains or anything.
if uh if Charlie Cox is playing
Right.
Daredevil, then how does that make sense?
Exactly. So maybe it's not that. I think that was originally what everyone thought it was supposed to be.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm hoping it's freshman year of college.
I that's what I thought
I
because I mean
I
that's
hope
what
so.
happened at the end of No Way Home
Right.
is that he's like going to college
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, he was taking he had to take the whatchamacallit test first. The
Right. I
GED.
mean, whatever.
Um,
You knew what I'm saying.
yes. But then I don't know if this was confirmed because this is also when I was looking at the art style, and that's when I saw that Daredevil had like a black suit now in the show. Apparently, again, this is not confirmed. Maybe it's confirmed.
Right.
It's not confirmed by
I
me.
think it is.
But they were showing that Doc Ock's gonna
Confirmed
be in
by
it.
me.
Scorpion's gonna be in it.
Ooh,
Harry
nice.
Osborn's gonna be in it. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
That's
I mean,
that's kind of where I don't know. Because like if it
interesting.
is his freshman year of high school, then that would be stupid to introduce Harry Osborn unless
Yeah,
he
and then
goes
not talk
away
about
on his
him.
trip or whatever.
Yeah,
But if he's just meeting him
yeah.
in college, that'd be cool. That opens up a
Yeah,
lot of
that would be
stuff.
interesting. Yeah,
Um,
especially because he lost all his friends. So
exactly.
then it
So
would make sense if
he'd
he
meet a
made a
new
new
one. Yeah,
friend and then, yeah, him being, evil.
yeah. But yeah, I'm just very confused about it, but I am excited about it. End of the day,
I'm
I'm
excited.
excited about it.
I'm
I'm
excited.
it's
Yeah,
it's one of the things I'm looking forward to watching. I'm not like dreading.
right. Yeah.
But yeah.
So that's the beginning of 2024.
That is the beginning. It's not tied anywhere. As in, there's no date. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
2024, somewhere in
Got it.
there. The rest
Got
of
it.
these have
Okay.
dates. Well,
Cool.
almost.
I'm excited.
Next thing, we're gonna talk about this for freaking ever. What time are we even at on this? Oh my gosh,
Oh
been an hour
boy.
and three
It's my
minutes. You guys are still
boy.
here.
It's my
So something
boy.
got announced that we lost our minds over.
Yes, we
Right.
did.
So I would say. Uh,
It's about
and check this
time.
out. I found out. Or maybe it was just a rumor. I don't know. I think Charlie
Put
Cox
it
actually
out.
came up with the title or something like that.
Nice.
I think he helped them come up with the title.
Oh, that makes me so
I
happy
think
then. If
it's
that's
just
true.
yeah, I think it's true. Which Daredevil Born Again.
Yes.
Which that
Perfect.
title is
Perfect
perfect
time.
because the
It is.
whole thing kind of ties around the whole Catholic beliefs of Matt Murdock and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, it's also a comic title too.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah. It's
But
it's
it's perfect.
perfect.
It is
It's
perfect.
very
Yeah.
very
No.
perfect. Yeah,
And
our
if
boy is back.
Charlie Cox came up with it, then
Yeah.
that's even better because I want him to have creative
Oh yeah.
control. Not all creative control, obviously, but to have some
I
creative
want him to
input.
be like, like he's about to bash somebody's head in, and they're like, "No, don't do that," or like, he's about to be really tame or something like that in a scene, and Charlie
No,
Cox is just like, listen, guys,
he's gonna do
this is,
that.
back in my day when I did this, I would have
Yeah,
like
back
broken this
when this
guy's
show
bone. So can we just do that
yeah.
instead of having me spank him on the butt? But yeah,
Giving him a slap on the hand, on the wrist.
exactly. Which is Marvel fashion now.
Again, yeah, this is part of why I'm worried.
Yes.
I am obviously so very happy and excited that he's returning,
Yes.
especially Charlie Cox and the rest of the cast. I think that even, oh, their names are failing me, but that, Foggy
Aaron
and
Page, Foggy
Karen are
Nelson.
even yeah, are returning, so I'm so happy that the entire
Are
cast
they
is
returning?
coming back.
Okay.
Yes,
The
they
the
are,
only
yeah.
thing I kept seeing
I
was
think it was
that it was
confirmed.
gonna be Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie
Yeah,
Cox. That was like the only
right.
thing I kept seeing over
No,
and
I'm
over again.
pretty sure that again, I don't know their names, unfortunately, but Foggy
I
and
can
Caitlin
pull it up
or
right
not
here.
Caitlin, what's her name? Goodness, is it Caitlin? What's her name? What's the character's name?
One I just said, Karen Page.
Yeah,
Gosh,
Karen
come on, man.
are returning. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed.
It's
But anyways,
Deborah
upon
Ann
that
Wool is Karen Page, who is a super nerd, by the way.
perfect.
Like
Love
she's
it.
like super into D&D, which is awesome. And
Love
then
it.
Eldon Henson, who plays Foggy Nelson.
Eldon Henson. He does look like an Eldon.
Does
Elden
he?
Ring.
He does kind of, doesn't he?
But upon that, so far it's sounding perfect, right? You have the original cast coming
Mm-hmm.
back, and the icing on the cake. This is going to be the longest Marvel series with 18
18!
episodes.
18!
18. Like how many weeks is that? I mean, obviously 18, but how many like in terms of
No,
months?
so check it out. Somebody, I even saved it.
Okay,
Here's a post. In 2024, we're going to be watching a new episode of Daredevil every single week for 4.5 months.
perfect.
How
That's
great
what I
is
want.
that?
That's what I
They
want.
better be an hour
Perfect.
long. Please be
Perfect.
an hour
They
long.
better be. No, they better be because that's right. Well, I mean, the original series it was around that long, right? I mean,
No, the original
how
series,
many?
yeah, but it would be 13 episodes each season.
Okay, 13. 13.
Yeah, they never broke from that. 13 episodes, each being an hour.
Perfect. If it is an hour long for 18 episodes,
Four and a
I am
half
gonna
months of
like
Daredevil.
shart my pants. That is perfect. That
Yeah,
is everything that I've ever wanted.
agreed.
Literally. If they do this right, if they do justice, and I am crossing my fingers that they do him right,
Yes.
then this is just again, this is literally we've been saying this for years. We've been saying it for years since Daredevil was canceled.
Yep.
This is all that we wanted.
Yep.
I literally
Finally.
can't I can care literally less about everything else. If this is all we got and this is literally all that they announced at Comic-Con, I would be supremely happy nonetheless.
Agreed. If that was just the
So,
end of Marvel altogether, as they just kept doing Daredevil seasons
yeah.
and some
No, yeah.
Punisher seasons, I'd be
I'd be
happy.
so happy, yeah.
I don't need any of the other
I
stuff.
can die happy, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else.
All right, well,
This
maybe
is
some
all that
more
I want.
John Krasinski's Reed Richards, but other than that, yeah.
I mean, even that I don't really I can do without.
How dare
If
you,
it's just Charlie Cox and John D'Onofrio and Elden Ring,
Vincent? I
yeah, whatever,
threw
sorry.
you off with John Krasinski. Apologies.
You did. How dare
It's
you?
Vincent
If this is
D'Onofrio.
all we had, then I can die happy.
Agreed.
But
But
only if they do him right. If they do him wrong, I make a vow right here, right
okay.
now. I will not ever, ever watch another MCU thing ever again.
Really?
Yes. If they
Wow.
do my boy wrong. Because here's the thing.
Okay.
Again, I literally just said it. We've been waiting for this for years,
Yep.
pining,
Mm-hmm.
wishing, hoping for
Yep.
years, and we're finally what we just described, 18 episodes with the original cast is perfection.
Yes.
And if they somehow screw that up,
Yes.
then I don't know what's wrong with them.
Like, I hope they know how much is like writing on this. Like, this is
Exactly.
something that everyone's been anticipating. 18 episodes, boom, you sold us. Like, good job. You've made it worth the wait.
You
Like,
did it.
awesome. You've
Yeah,
got
you
our
did it.
attention. Everything. You're putting him in more like shows, even if it's just cameos, like No Way Home.
Yeah.
Good job. But we saw what you did to Kingpin, so we're
Yeah.
a little nervous.
Right.
If you did Kingpin
Exactly.
perfectly, oh my gosh! If Hawkeye was an entirely different show,
Hey,
and Kingpin
we don't
was
talk
like
about that show.
perfect in every way, and just like the original Kingpin that we had, I would have no worries whatsoever.
Yep, exactly.
But I'm worried
Yeah, because they
because of what they
screwed the
did.
pooch on it.
They did. I'm worried. I just listen. You guys can't mess this up. Also, do we know if this is like a reboot or
I
continuation?
certainly hope not.
See, we don't
I
really know.
really hope it's a continuation. I
I don't
really,
know.
really hope it is.
I think some people were saying it might be a soft reboot. I
No,
don't know.
I don't even want that. I want a hard continuation of season 3 into
I
season
mean,
4. I want this to be
if they
season 4.
continued it, but then kind of like cut out some of the older stuff, then
That's
yeah, go
fair.
ahead. Yeah,
Okay, fine. That's fair.
you can
I
lop
can
off
do
the
yeah.
defenders.
Yeah, you can lop off the defenders.
Yeah,
That's yeah,
go ahead and do
that's
that.
totally acceptable. That's
Yes,
fine.
that would
That
be
is
another plus in our
100%
book.
yeah, that's 100% acceptable.
Yes,
If that's all that they change, perfection.
yes, absolutely. Mwah, chef kiss.
If they veer off even a centimeter, I will never watch another MCU thing ever again.
Some big talk, seeing as what we still got on the board.
I mean, I don't care at that point
Fair enough.
because they had me all. They had my attention and everything. They had my heart
Yeah,
and my mind and my soul
agreed.
with Charlie Cox and the rest of the cast. And if they somehow destroy that, then I don't want anything else.
Fair enough.
I will
And
burn that
you know,
establishment down to the ground.
I just again, in a perfect world, they've learned from their mistakes. In a perfect world, they saw what
We
people
don't live
thought
in a
of that
perfect
thing,
world.
that show that we don't mention. They saw like how people didn't like it, and they immediately turn it around. Like they open it up with Kingpin just bashing someone's brains out or something like that.
Smashing the jumpsuit's brains out, just killing
Yes,
them
for,
all.
for them failing him and stuff like that. In like a perfect world, they learn. They go, oh my gosh, people didn't like that. We gotta stay away from that. We cannot go this route. But we don't live in a
Yeah.
perfect world, so I'm
No,
scared.
we don't. We live in a world where Vought is goes by the name Disney, and I
Yeah.
know that your girlfriend has very strong feelings towards this company, but my
I
feelings are the opposite.
mean, she likes all the animations and stuff like that, but she agrees that they've done some terrible things.
Some?
Oops. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, again, she had to work for them. All right.
Fair enough.
So
She
she got
probably
to
saw
see a
the
little bit behind the
probably she
magic.
probably saw all their evilness.
Yes, babe. I won't speak out of turn. I won't speak for you. Because I know you're watching this right now. But I know that she definitely
I will.
there's Disney things that she's just been like, yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah, no, I have very strong opinions about Disney.
You have very strong
I
opinions about everything.
It's true. Again, I love Disney products. Like I love Mickey Mouse and all that. I think that's great, fantastic. I'll go to Disneyland anytime, any day during the week.
Because hey, you love Disneyland.
I love Disneyland.
Huh,
I do not like Disney the corporation.
fair enough. I agree.
Just to clear the air,
Yeah.
I love Disney products. Just Disney the corporation. And again, that's probably part of the problem is that they I buy into their products,
It's
so I'm just feeding them,
true.
but do not like the corporation.
Yeah. That's one thing that we mentioned earlier. Not the Disney thing, sorry, but going back to Daredevil. Um, Daredevil is going to make an appearance in She-Hulk, which, gosh, I
Hulk.
think that's next month, right? We're recording this
Yes,
on the
it
30th
is. I am
of July.
excited.
Um, but yeah, we are now excited about She-Hulk. At no point were we excited about She-Hulk before, because it had nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman. Again, we're not part of that group that we mentioned earlier. It was nothing about that. It was just we saw the CGI and we kept going like, man, where is this
Right.
show gonna go? Like
Yeah.
9 episodes. That's 3 more than Moon Knight got. Where is
Yes.
this show gonna go with 9 episodes?
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe
I
now
don't
we
know.
have an answer.
Just all episodes are around Daredevil.
That would be so great.
That'd be fantastic.
But yes, that was the first time we've seen him in his suit since the show got canceled.
Although,
Although, go ahead, because you actually noticed this
again,
before I did.
I did. So he got a costume change,
He did.
which it looks yellowish in tint
It
with
is. It's
red,
definitely yellow.
Doesn't look the greatest.
It
Does
doesn't
not
look
look
great.
the greatest.
It doesn't look great. I can appreciate what they're trying to do.
Right.
This is like a classic Daredevil suit. It's one of his suits. So it's cool to see it. Uh, I'm hoping obviously this doesn't stick, and that by the time they get to his show, he's back to the good old red.
Good old red.
Um, but yeah, I mean, even thinking about the whole costume and whatnot, in season 3, he never even wore the costume.
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah. So again, it's not like the costume change is something new. Like
No, it's not a make or break type of thing.
exactly. We don't like the
But
look
if
of
I have
it.
to stare
Yeah.
at the gold and red for 18 episodes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little
I mean, at
upset,
least he doesn't
Ellie.
have a
A little
D&D on his
upset.
shirt.
True.
At least they're not doing that. They didn't go that far. But I can appreciate what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I can see it. But
And
here's the
it's
thing
the
that I
same thing with
mentioned to
Spider-Punk.
you off the record
Oh, okay.
when we watched not even the trailer. I sent you the little
Yes.
portion of the trailer.
Oh, yes.
And so this is something that Marvel has been kind of notorious for lately.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
guess that they were under fire. They came under fire by one of the somebody that worked at one of their VFX houses that they hire. That they are known as a quote unquote bad customer. I think that they said they said that they were like a bad or a hard customer to work for.
Yeah.
And with this long list, I can see why. I mean, they're pushing out like 20 to 30 products in the span of 2 years.
Yep.
So it's understandable why certain, and again, we're not bashing the VFX artists.
No.
Like, if anything, they should probably get paid a lot more for the products that they're pushing out.
Right.
But it's because of the amount of things that they're having to produce that it's coming out lackluster.
Right.
And so, with that being said, I mentioned it to
You
you
did.
when we were looking at the portion where Daredevil, makes an appearance in the
He
trailer,
does
and
a
he
flip,
does like some sort of flip, right? And it didn't
which is
look all
classic
that good
Daredevil.
either. Yeah,
To just
and
flip on the
that's
screen.
yeah, and that's something that I mentioned is that in the original
Yep.
series, he would have just done a flip,
Yeah.
practically. He
They
would
would
have
have had
practically
some
just
stunt
did a
double do a
flip.
flip.
Right. And it's just why? Why do they need to do a VFX? And it's so
It
obvious.
looks
It's
very
so
CGI'd.
obvious. And like he does the flip and it looks like something out of a video game. Again, no hate towards the VFX artists. It's,
They're
that's
on
their
a time
job and
crunch.
yeah, they're on a time crunch and that's just what
Not
they
their
had to
fault.
do. And then it cuts to a completely practical like pan of Charlie Cox in the new suit and it's
Mhm.
like, wow, that is so obvious.
Yeah.
That was just not practical. And it takes you out of the scene.
It does, especially
Even though it
when
was
he's
just a
doing a flip
yeah.
right over the already heavily CGI'd She-Hulk.
Exactly.
The terribly CGI'd
Oh
She-Hulk, and then
man.
we got Daredevil terribly CGI flipping over her.
Yeah. That's completely different because you can't really have a practical She-Hulk,
It's true,
but you
but the CGI is
can
bad.
you can have a completely practical Daredevil,
You can,
and they should have just had a completely practical Daredevil in that scene.
but they didn't.
But that's just nitpicking, and I'm just nitpicking because I love Daredevil
It's true.
and I love this character,
Yeah.
and so I'm just nitpicking for
And
the
again,
sake of
it's
nitpicking.
it's for its show. Like I doubt they would go that heavily on the
Right.
CGI in his own show.
Yeah.
It's just that this is a
Fingers
CGI
crossed.
heavy show, and yeah, it's
Fingers crossed.
they very rarely use CGI in the Netflix show. When they
Yeah.
did though, it was definitely obvious. But
Yes, it was.
it was just stuff that they couldn't really control, like the explosions and stuff like that. That was really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hoping they'll just be nice and practical. If they just bring back on the same team that they had for the Netflix people, which I should look into
I
that.
don't think they are.
They
I don't
haven't.
think they are.
Dang
No.
it!
I don't think they're bringing back the writers either, which is
Dang it!
scary. But,
Please.
yeah. At least we got the original cast,
It's true.
which it's a big plus for me.
Yes. Don't mess this up, please. Please don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up.
Anyways, let's move on before we turn this
Yes.
into a all Daredevil episode.
Gosh, I can't wait to have an all Daredevil episode.
Let's do
For
it.
4.5 months. Each
Yeah.
week we're just talking
You
about the new episode.
Yeah, each week we'll just do an episode for the episode.
We'll talk about it for longer than the actual episode.
There you go.
Okay, moving on, because yes, we will talk about this too long. We gotta finish Marvel. Gosh.
Are we at least halfway?
Yeah, we're over halfway. There are 5
Okay,
left.
good. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Let's blow through them. Blow through them.
Captain America, New World Order. I'm excited.
Excited.
I'm excited. I can't wait. The new Captain America, I'm very excited. That
Yeah.
obviously that show left a bad taste in my mouth, but that was in no
Yeah,
way
wasn't the best, but I'm still
yeah,
excited for
that
this
was in no
movie.
way their fault. My favorite part of that whole thing was Falcon
Was him
becoming
in the
Captain
yeah,
America, and that he's now
exactly. That was
known
the
as
best part.
Captain America. That makes me so
Right.
happy. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait. I don't know what it revolves around. I think maybe Hydra again. Who knows? Because that kind of
What's the
sounds like a
name of
Hydra
it?
thing.
It's Captain America. What is it?
New World Order.
What's the subtitle? New World Order.
Yeah, which kind of
Yeah,
makes me
that
think
sounds very Hydra-esque.
exactly. But yeah, moving on. Thunderbolts.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. That's the
That's like their version of the Suicide Squad.
right, and it's weird that it's coming out so late, but we've pretty much already been getting. That's what everyone keeps pointing out is that we keep getting like these members and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Of the potential, and we've had the Amanda Waller character walking around, kind of recruiting some of these people after credits and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think so far there's
Yolanda, the Black Widow,
Abomination.
Abomination, yeah.
There was more, and I can't remember. I think.
U.S. Agent.
Oh yes, the U.S. Okay, yeah, that's where she was
Who
heavily in.
else? I'm pretty sure Hawkeye is on the team.
What?
Maybe?
Really?
I think. Who else? Oh, maybe Winter Soldier, maybe?
Oh, that'd be nice. It kind of seems
I don't know.
like bad people, though. Bad people are supposed to be on this.
True.
But yeah, I'm
I
excited.
mean, they're all bad people.
And hopefully within like all these shows we mentioned, we'll get some of the more, some more members and stuff like that. And I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Don't know what the story's gonna be, but
No, I don't really
excited.
care either. But I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it either way. Next up is something I'm excited for: Fantastic Four.
I'm excited.
At the end of 2024, so got a while.
Nice, perfect. I'm curious as to who the rest of the cast is going to be, but we'll get that information when we get it.
Yeah. Real quick, I'll mention our Dreamcast that me and JD put together. John Krasinski is Mr. Fantastic.
I don't even remember.
This is what we all agreed, or this is what you and I agreed on. John Krasinski is Mr. Fantastic, obviously, because duh. Emilia Clarke as the Invisible Woman.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect choice.
Oh gosh. Hang on, I'm looking it up because I don't know his name. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dacre.
Who?
Dacre. Ooh, wow. Oh, that.
What is he known for?
Billy from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's right. Torch. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
I really don't know how to say that. I'm just gonna butcher it. Dacre Montgomery as Mr. Fantastic would be perfect. He's just got that look, and he also kind of looks like he could be related to Emilia Clarke.
Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
You said Mr. Fantastic.
Sorry, I'm lost here. Yeah, I think he would be.
And then who did we say is Grim?
Grim.
And Grim.
Grim. That's weird to call him that.
That's his last name.
I know. Usually everyone thinks of Ben or the Thing.
Whatever.
I came up with this because everyone and their mother was saying Seth Rogan, which is the stupidest suggestion in the world. And if you said Seth Rogan, shut up. What a stupid idea. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. That's a stupid idea.
Yeah. Really
we gotta stop Dr. Doom.
No, say it's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
That's perfect.
Again, no offense to Seth Rogan. He's a phenomenal actor, but
is he though? I mean, is he?
I don't know. I don't want to.
You're just saying that just to say that.
I don't want to be
He's
like.
not phenomenal.
I just don't want to be like.
He's an all right actor.
That's all he ever does. I'm sure he could do other things. Anyway, that's a stupid suggestion.
Who did we say?
My suggestion, which is way better, is if you're only going to use him as Ben, as the Thing, why not use Ron Perlman? He's got
Oh,
the perfect voice for it. He's got that kind of
yeah,
grumpy, old kind of
right. Yeah,
like,
I agree.
it's clobbering time kind of deal.
I
That
agree.
kind of older,
I
grumpy
I don't
voice.
see him as Ben though.
Right, and that's what I'm saying is if they're just kind of like not doing the whole like origin story and stuff like that, which
Oh, okay.
people were saying that they were just gonna kind of skip over that because of the whole like it's weird to have their origins start now after so
So
much has
late.
happened.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
Plus, we've already had like several Fantastic Four movies.
Exactly. Yeah. If they're just skipping the origin, just having him as there, yes, I think Ron Perlman would be the perfect voice
Yeah.
for the thing.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
I
No, I
yeah.
agree with that. I'm fine with that. That's cool.
But yeah. And then if Mr.
Fantastic
Von
choice, you could
Doom
say.
is going to be in it, which we have already gotten hints at Doom in Moon Knight. Um, I'm looking up his name right now, and I know that it's not going to be an easy name. I don't think.
Just say what he's known for.
Amy Lannister.
Oh,
I think he would
yeah.
be a
What is his name?
perfect Von
Yeah,
Doom.
that's perfect.
Uh,
That's fantastic.
I think that's Nikolai.
See what I did there?
Nikolai Koster
Fantastic.
Waldua. I guarantee
Fantastic.
you I butchered that. It's a Danish name.
Or, oh, you know who else would be a good choice? Oh, what's his name? Oh man,
What? What is he
let me
known
talk.
from?
I don't know what he's known for. Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen? I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
look this up.
he is.
Mads Mikkelsen.
He's known for
Oh, this guy. No,
Hannibal.
he can't use him.
Oh, oh, he was in Doctor
Yeah,
Strange.
he played
That's right.
what's his face?
Never mind.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
they
was
can't
a
use him.
villain. Dang it, I forgot about that.
No, I went with Nikolai because Doom is kind of supposed to be young looking. Not like he's not supposed to be,
I mean, he wears a metal
Right,
mask.
but the whole thing is that he doesn't age or whatever, so he's supposed to have like a
That's
youthful
true.
look to him and stuff like that.
That's
I think
true.
that Nikolai has like the perfect face
I
for it.
forgot that Mads Mikkelsen was already in the MCU.
He was. And that's why everyone wanted
Totally forgot about that.
David Harbour to play the thing originally, and I think he would have been an excellent choice. But they had him
I
play
agree too.
Captain Russia or whatever his name was,
Something. What was his name?
Red Soldier. I don't remember.
Red something.
Red Star. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, we're very excited for Fantastic Four. I really don't know how they're gonna do this whole origin thing. I hope they don't do an origin story.
No, I don't think so.
Someone
I think
had
it's just
gave like an idea of what they could do, something about how they're like stuck in the quantum realm for all these
hmm,
years and stuff like that. Like they existed in like the 70s or whatever and got stuck in the quantum realm around like the same
hmm.
time as what's her face or what have you.
Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel.
No,
Oh,
the
who?
original Wasp.
Oh,
Like that they
yeah,
got stuck the same time that she
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. I
Um,
just don't understand the whole aging thing because
I don't
she
know.
aged though.
She did age.
She aged in the micro world or
It could be
whatever.
like the different levels. Anyway, it's science that
Maybe
we don't understand. They use it to time travel for Pete's sake.
that's true.
um, but someone was saying like they might do something like that where they're stuck in time and stuff, and they come out, and so now they have to deal with all this like new technology and stuff like that. And I don't know.
Yeah,
I just don't want an origin story. I don't want another origin story about. And they've
my
already kind
least
of
favorite.
established that Von Doom is like he has
Yeah,
his castle and stuff like that, and he collects
yeah,
the scarab and other artifacts and stuff like. Anyway,
right.
it's already kind of established, so I hope they don't do another origin story. I just don't want another one.
Yeah,
Same
it's
with
just
Spider-Man. We
yeah,
didn't
it's
want another
already
Spider-Man origin story, and we
right.
didn't have one,
Exactly,
so it
and
was
we didn't
perfect.
get one. So
It was
yeah,
great.
perfect.
All right, the last two. This was part of Phase 5, which I think Fantastic Four was also part. No, no, sorry, Phase
Yeah.
6, which Fantastic
What?
Four was also Phase
Oh yeah,
6.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
The last two, I know more about the first one than the second one, and everyone's like, "How do you not know about the last one?" But I really just don't know all that much, so hopefully you can fill me in. Uh,
Okay.
First one being Avengers: The Kang Dynasty.
Yeah.
Excited, very excited. I'm hesitant to know who the Avengers are now, but I'm sure at that point everything will be cleared up. Hopefully it'll be this
I
huge
think
team, and the Fantastic Four will be involved and whatnot.
yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm excited to see more Kang
yeah,
because he was great. and I'm excited to see what they do because 2 back to back. Oh, you didn't
No.
announce the last one, but
Last one,
anyways,
that one comes out May 2nd. The last one, the last thing as far as Phase 6 goes, Avengers Secret Wars,
Secret Wars.
which doesn't that involve mutants? Or am I wrong?
Ooh,
Mutants.
I think so.
I
I
thought
don't
that
really
that
know all
hinged
that
on
too
mutants.
much about
Oh, well,
Secret
darn it. I was
Wars, if
hoping
I'm
you could
honest.
fill me in.
No.
Oh, we're bad comic book people.
Yeah, no, I'm not a big Marvel comic reader,
I
so
swear
I don't.
it hinges on mutants.
Yeah, I'm not a. Yeah, I don't read too many Marvel
Maybe I can get
comics,
like a
so
really quick
I don't know. Yeah, quick summary.
Secret
Let's look it up.
Wars.
Sparks notes.
Yeah, summary. Basic premise involves the collision of Marvel 616 universe with the Ultimate Marvel 1610 universe,
Oh,
which
interesting.
destroys
So it's a
both.
multiverse thing.
Pieces of two
Oh,
universes are mysteriously saved and combined with other post-collision universes, creating the Battle World.
interesting. I honestly did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
And so it'll involve, yeah, I obviously there's so much they could do. I think then at that point we'll be bringing Miles into it, and because I know he's in Secret Wars and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure
No,
it
I don't think
involves
he is.
what, Miles?
No,
I'm looking at a,
isn't he not?
oh, this is the 2015 Secret Wars. Whoops.
Yeah, no. What's the original Secret
Oh, I
Wars?
don't know. The summary I read was the 2015.
Oh, well, maybe that's what they're gonna do then.
Probably.
'Cause
I
that
don't know.
sounds very multiversal, and that seems to be the common theme of everything that they're doing right now.
Yeah,
Multiversal things. So, yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah. Everything
I'm
I
fine
look
with
at
that.
just says
I'm
Battle
excited.
World.
Obviously,
Yeah.
you know,
Excited for them both. Don't know
I'm
what the
excited for it.
Avengers are going to even look like at that point, so everything's
Nope.
so up in the air. And
It'll definitely be Captain America, and beyond that, I have zero idea.
yeah, exactly. Um, but no Kid Avenger or Young Avengers was announced, which thank God, and I hope it'll never get announced because I don't want the Young Avengers.
No. I mean,
Um,
they've everything that they've been doing lately has been involved the Young Avengers,
exactly. Everything kind of seems
and
to be.
I don't care. I really don't. I really can care less
Agreed.
about them.
But yeah,
Maybe that's just me.
yeah. Last Marvel thing I want to touch up on. It's not even on this list. I just learned about it today. I guess they're doing a Madam Web thing.
No, that's Sony.
Is that Sony? Okay.
Yeah, that's Sony.
But well, yeah,
Which I
that's what
don't
I said.
care about
It's not
either.
tied to the MCU or whatever.
Yeah.
It is Marvel. They're doing a
That's just
Madam
another
Web
Agatha
thing.
thing we didn't ask for.
Well, okay. I think there's, from what I was reading today, but again, this is all rumors because nobody knows anything at this point. It's gonna somehow tie in with whatchamacallit, the animated movie that we love and adore, Spider
Oh,
Verse.
Spider-Verse, yeah.
I
Well,
guess it's gonna tie into that.
I guess.
It's gonna bring some of those people into like a live action setting because Madam Web weaves the multiversal whatever.
One or the other.
Yeah, she weaves the, yeah, whatever. Uh,
Good explanation there, buddy.
sorry, she weaves the whole like
She weaves the yeah.
the
Uh
multiversal web or whatnot that lets them travel. And I'm not too well knowledged on it, so I don't want to speak too much on it.
again, yeah,
But
I
the
don't
only thing I saw
read too many
today,
Marvel
like the
comics.
only reason I recognize or even brought it up was because they were gonna something again. I think it's just rumors that they're gonna do a live action version of the Peter B. Parker, and Adam
Really?
Scott was gonna play him, which is
Adam Scott? Who's that again?
um uh he was the older, or he was the perfect brother in Step Brothers.
Oh,
But he was in that other show, Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec,
Yeah,
yeah.
which
That's
I can see
funny.
it. I mean,
I could see it
I can
too.
see it, but at the same time, the dude that voices Peter B. Parker can play Peter B. Parker.
That's true. What's his name? Yeah,
Uh,
he was perfect.
Whoops, that's
He
not
was
right.
in My Girl or New Girl.
Jake Johnson,
Jake John. Is that his name?
I think. Hang on.
Wow,
A
that's
lot of
such
people
a
popped up with Peter B. Parker.
basic name.
Uh,
That is his name.
Yep.
Wow. That
He
is
could
such a
totally
basic
play it.
name.
He kind of looks like him too.
He does.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, he was a perfect voice for Peter B. Parker.
yeah, that poor guy gets typecast all the time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but he plays it so well.
He does. But yes, that's the only thing I wanted to mention, that we're hopefully getting something around there. There wasn't any really Spider-Verse announcements either.
Here's what I want.
Okay.
I want a Morbius 2. It's Morbin time.
I'm gonna need you to just shut up
Just
forever.
kidding. I didn't even watch that movie.
I haven't either, and I know
I have
eventually.
no intention of
We gotta
watching that
watch it
movie
together.
either.
We gotta have like a movie night.
No,
Well,
come
come on, we
on. I
we
don't want
watched
to watch a
Eternals
stupid
together. We
movie.
gotta watch this stupid
That's
movie
true.
together. We're
Fine.
gonna hate it, but that's the whole point. Anyway, yeah. So, it's been.
Finally, we're at the end of Marvel.
We're at the end
We
of
can move
Marvel. An
on.
hour and 35 minutes of talking about
Can we talk about
Marvel.
something else? Finally, please.
Black Adam's coming out pretty soon, I think.
Nice. Not excited. Actually, I'm excited, but not.
I'm excited. And we actually talked with
Excited
Mr.
to
Bear
see
about this yesterday.
Mr.
I'm very
Bear.
excited. Yeah, shout out if you're watching. Dr. Fate.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Doctor Fate.
I like Dr. Fate. I actually own quite a few Dr. Fate comics, and I own
What's
his.
the actor's name again? He's man, it is killing me. He's obviously a really well-known actor, and I'm drawing a blank here.
This is the beauty of it. We have the internet. We can just look it up.
We have technology.
We have technology.
To quote Patrick Star.
Whoops.
His name
Why is he not popping
is
up?
wow, Pierce Bronson.
Charles
Perfect.
Bronson?
No, not Charles Bronson.
Pierce Bronson, you
Pierce.
said? Yes, okay, yes. I was saying it like I know who that is. I know that if Mr. Bear is watching, he's going, "Oh my gosh, how do you not know what? Oh my gosh."
I mean, how do you not know who that is?
Oh, who is he?
He played.
Yeah, as you're looking it up, shut up. You're so stupid.
No, he was
Oh,
James
right here, it
Bond.
pops up. He's in Thomas and Friends. There you go.
I
Of
mean, is
course.
he? Oh wow!
Dude,
Wait, really?
I don't. It's. I'm not on IMDb. I'm on the Google version of IMDb where it shows like the TV shows he's been in, and one of them
Was
is
he in Thomas and Friends?
I guess.
Wow,
Yes, he was.
that's funny.
Yes. Oh, and he's Dante's Peak. I've seen that movie like way
Ooh.
too many times.
What?
It's the volcano movie. It's one of like my mom's
Volcano.
movies.
How are we gonna get away from this one?
Yeah.
So I imagine movies that involve like weather and stuff like that,
He was in Mars Attacks as well.
or even like Jaws. How are we gonna get away from
Out of
this
the
one?
water. What do you mean?
Exactly.
He ain't coming on
That's why I
land.
love movies like that, because it's like, no, we gotta go get him. Gotta stop that volcano. I don't know. Stuff like that makes me laugh. How are we gonna stop this shark?
Yeah.
Or even that movie that's coming out about that lion. I think it's just literally called just Beast.
Yeah, with world's sexiest man
yeah,
alive, Idris Elba.
Yeah. How are we gonna stop this lion?
Just leave.
Just yeah, go away.
Drive away. You're in a car. He's a lion.
Yeah.
You're faster.
I think this is gonna be a Madagascar prequel.
Yeah. Where did we start? Oh yeah, we were talking about Black Adam.
Oh yeah. Excited but not excited.
Yes. I'm excited to see Adam Smasher, which I know is a very lame opinion, but I like Adam
Pretty lame.
Smasher.
He grows.
He does, and that's always like a power that I think that I would have. Again, we talked about vomit and the belch, but I feel like that was be the power I would get, was just to grow.
I mean, fair enough. It's
Yeah.
a cool power.
I guess.
I would just grow like, you know, minorly if I had that power. Like I would
For a
just make
little bit.
myself like, yeah, like taller just a little bit, just to mess with people, and then shrink also.
I would see
a
like
little
what
bit.
I could get out of it. I'd start testing it because like if your
What-
clothes grow
what
with
would you get out of that?
like if your clothes grow with you could just grow,
Crows.
like take your shirt off and stuff like that, and then boom, there's like a bunch of material that you can now sell. Or maybe like, I don't know. Like, what if you were wearing like a gold wristwatch? Would that grow with you?
So, you mean like clothes that would grow with you as you grow,
Right,
like
because like Atom Smasher,
the
when he
size of a.
grows, his clothes grow.
Well, I mean that's just his suit. His suit might just grow with him, but not his normal clothes.
Yeah, but
I
how
imagine it
does
would
his
just be
suit
like Hulk.
grow with him then?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Science.
Science. Anyway, yes. Semi excited about it. Yeah, that's all I really have to
Yeah,
say. Um,
I don't care much for The Rock.
don't get me started.
Oh, what are your opinions about The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
We've always talked about this. I'm not a fan. I like The Rock as a person. I think he's a
No, that's not
wonderful
what you said.
person. No, no,
No,
no, no, no,
no,
no.
no. That's not what you
This
said
is
in the
what I said
past.
every single time. I like him as a
No.
person. I think he's a cool person.
You know him intimately?
He does a lot of like cool work for kids and stuff like that, and he is just a very nice individual. I like him as a person.
How do you know?
I liked him in WWE because
Oh, you're one of those.
I listen. Don't say one of those. How rude.
You're white.
Yeah, and
One of your many flaws.
it's true. If only I was born something else. Um, but yes, a lot of his movies he plays the exact same thing every single time, and he's just so overused. Everyone wants to use The Rock, and the thing I always like to bring up is there's like a picture of him where he's like in a jungle. There's four pictures. He's in the jungle in each of these pictures, and he's wearing like a dirty kind of like explorer's outfit. And those four
Yeah.
pictures are from four completely different movies, and they
Different
all look the
movies.
exact same because he plays the same stuff every time. But people are always like, "Yep,
Whoa, whoa,
best
whoa.
film."
He's gonna come after you now.
Yeah, well,
He's gonna come get you.
listen again. I'm not with those that group from before.
I don't think that they really pander towards The Rock or care much about him.
He's not white, so
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
exactly. Why is Black Adam being
Whatever.
played by this guy? It should be a white guy. Stupid Hollywood.
White Adam.
Yeah, White Adam.
Anyways, moving
The
on.
clip is gonna be taken out of context, and they're gonna cut off that first part where I'm talking about that group, and
Yeah, they're
they're
gonna
talking
think
about
that that's
me.
your
Yeah,
opinion.
exactly. Shazam. A trailer for Shazam came out, and I gotta be honest with you, I don't care.
Whoa.
I know, crazy opinion.
You're you're wild.
Yeah, it's and
I'm gonna call the
and it
cops on
sucks
you.
because it's you could tell they were really trying and stuff like that. They have a dragon in the trailer. They have all this like explosions and stuff in the trailer.
I mean,
I
you'll watch
don't
it though, right?
care. Huh? I'll
You'll
watch
watch it
it.
though.
I don't know if I'll see it in theaters though. I don't know.
What if it's good and you're just being a hater?
I mean, if it's good, then yeah. If
This
if
whole
if
episode
you watch
we're
it and then
hating
you're
on
just like,
everything
yeah, it was
MCU, and that's
crazy
the one
great.
thing I'm defending.
Yeah, way to go. Is the hill you die on? Shazam
Yeah.
2,
Shazam, yeah,
whatever it was
too.
called.
Fury of the Gods. Whoa.
Oh wow.
Whoa,
Oh yeah,
whoa.
sorry.
You're hateful.
I am. I am very hateful. Listen, we
Hateful.
hate on Marvel stuff. We gotta hate on some DC stuff too.
That's fair though. Marvel needs a little bit of
I'm
hate.
sorry.
They're
Are
getting
you
too much
excited for
love.
Shazam?
Yes.
Don't lie to me. Don't
Yes.
lie to me. You're
And I
lying to
knew
me.
who Pierce Bronson was.
Stop lying to me.
I'm not lying.
You're a terrible, terrible
I
person.
promise. No.
But yes.
Anyways, moving on. Let's
Um,
keep going. Please, this is already a long episode.
yeah, we'll wrap it up with one more announcement that was made.
Morbius 2, it's Morbin time.
This is not DC or Marvel. In fact, it's not even a comic book, but I wanted to bring it up because I'm hoping
Whoa!
that
Who
you
would have thunk?
didn't hear about this, but I'm pretty sure you already heard about this.
What?
Um, a certain old show is getting a movie coming out,
Okay.
an animated movie from a
Okay.
show that we both adore.
Breaking Bad?
No,
Oh.
it was already an
Uh,
animated show. That's what I said.
it's already an animated
Yeah,
show.
and they're making an animated movie about it now.
What era is this? Are we talking like old,
Um,
or
it's definitely old. Not like 2000s old, like 2000.
Early 2010s.
Yeah.
Show we both love.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
Tell me.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is getting a movie, an animated
Really?
film with the
Huh.
gang as young adults. They're adults now.
Huh.
So it's gonna be like they're all in like their 20s or something like that. They're getting like
I'm
a whole
excited
movie.
for
Yeah,
that.
like when I found out about it, I was like, wait, why wasn't this more discussed? Like, why aren't people
That's
talking about
cool.
this?
I did
We're
not hear
getting a
about that.
movie about the original Avatar
Wow.
gang, and they're grown up now.
That's
We're gonna
nice.
get some
I'm
adventure. I
excited.
don't know what they're doing. I hope they talk about whatever happened to Sokka, because they don't really mention it, right? I never saw
He,
Korra. You
he,
watched Korra. I did not.
I did watch Korra. Wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
I know here's the thing is that like the show was divided in terms of like its fan base.
Mhm.
A lot of people liked it. A lot of people were like me and like didn't really care much for it.
Fair enough.
I watched the entire thing,
Yeah.
start to finish. Okay, which means I had dedication. That's how much I love the original show, so I watched it. Again, the Korra came out when we were already older,
Right.
so that took a little bit of dedication to get through that whole thing.
I bet.
I just think that they just changed too much,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I think that's a fair opinion. Or here's the thing, and this is, you got it out of me. Why'd you do this? You
Sorry.
unleashed
I'm sorry. Here,
opinions.
I'll send you this.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about Korra is that, like, in the original show, it was like thousands of years, where it was like, oh, their technology and the way that their culture was mostly stayed the same.
Yeah.
And then within the span of like maybe 100 years, they have
Yeah.
cars and like airplanes and stuff like that. Like, whoa, it was just a little bit of a shock and too much stuff like that changed.
Mhm.
They changed a lot of the lore and stuff like that. I know it was the original writing cast or writing team, so I'm not like trying to hate on them or anything, but it was just a little bit too jarring for me. So I don't know.
That's fair.
I'm not one of those again. I'm not part of that group that like hate it because she was a woman and like this and that. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not part of that. This looks great. I'm looking at the picture. This looks great. I like
That's.
this.
I think that's just concept, or that's just somebody else drew that.
Oh,
But it's a general
okay.
idea of what we could be
Got
getting.
it. 2024.
Um. Yeah, 2024. I
Cool.
think it was
I'm
originally
excited.
supposed to be a Kyoshi movie. It was supposed to be like a movie about Avatar Kyoshi.
Oh,
Um,
well,
which
I mean,
I would have liked to.
well,
But I'm definitely more excited about this.
yes,
I never actually got into
agreed.
Korra. Just to touch upon that, I watched the first episode of Korra and I gave up. It had nothing to do with it was a woman or anything like that. Again, we're not part of that group. It was. I think I did it wrong. As in, I binged for like what was like the fourth time at that time. I think I've watched the Avatar series. I think 7 times at this point. Something crazy like that. I
Yeah,
really like that series. So it was like my fourth time watching
fantastic.
through it, and I was like, all right, I just finished it. Time to watch this Korra show everyone keeps talking about. Like in the first episode, half the
You
team
changed
I just
everything.
fell in love with and watched grow over these very emotional seasons. They're
Yeah,
dead.
all
Yeah.
dead.
So I
Yeah.
was just kind of like,
Oh, majority of them
oh wait, the guy I just watched save the universe, like save the world.
dead.
He's
Well,
dead.
I mean, that's kind of the premise.
I know. It was
The
just
Avatar needs to die in order to be another
right.
Avatar.
But there was like 5 minutes in between me wrapping up Avatar and then starting Korra. And I was like,
That's fair.
oh, I don't like this. Like, I was just so happy watching them celebrate, and now I'm very sad.
Yeah, he
And
did.
I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't do it. And I don't think I'll ever do it
Yeah.
based on, you and your feedback of it. But yes,
Yeah,
this
I
movie I'm
mean,
very
it's
excited about.
it's fair to give it a watch. I had a lot of gripes with
Yeah.
it. I didn't like any of the villains. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever. I'll probably get a lot of hate for that, but
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
opinion. I'm not stating it as fact. Just my opinion.
Well, now I want to go watch Avatar again
Yeah,
for
good
the
show.
8th
You
time.
should do it. Watch it.
I'm tempted. Don't tempt me. But yeah.
All right. Is that it? That's all we
Yeah, is
got
there
here?
anything
All
else
right.
you want
Goodbye,
to talk
everybody.
about?
Go home.
Remember when we said we want to
No.
keep this short and it's been like an hour
That's
and
what
50
I
minutes?
wanted. Coming up on 2 hours again.
Yeah, we keep doing that. We also said that this
Goodbye,
episode we
everybody.
were going to talk about our convention experiences.
Yeah, but then
But then,
At that point when we said that, San Diego Comic
right,
Con didn't happen. We
we
forgot
weren't
about
going
that.
like, oh yeah, Comic-Con. Like, of course we're gonna have to
Yeah.
talk about Comic-Con. But
Yeah.
next time for sure, since I don't think
No.
anything's coming out between this and the 2 weeks from now when we film another one.
Wait, don't you know Comic-Con is happening again?
Oh, Comic-Con Part 2? Do we get tickets to that one?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
Well, I
of course
did.
not.
I did.
But you're gonna get
Just
COVID
kidding.
again.
Yeah. Back to back.
But yeah, hopefully we'll talk about that
Maybe
next
that's my
time.
superpower.
Because I would definitely
It's
love to
just getting
cover
COVID.
all the friends we made and stuff like that, and just all the
The lovers we've made.
all the lovers we made, the cool art that we got done, and just the experiences overall. But hopefully we'll talk about that next time. This is like I think the third time I've said that. But yeah, thank you for joining us, everyone. It's been an hour and 50 minutes of us talking and hating on certain things, and
A lot of things. It's what we do.
yeah,
We're good at hating.
we talked about Marvel for about an hour and 35 minutes. So
Again.
yeah, again, and we talked about the boys for a good bit. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Yeah, this has been Covenant Talk. We love you all.
Goodbye.
Bye. How's our outro song go again?
I don't know.